My name is Pytlik. I'm an undefeated welterweight MMA fighter. I train out of Kitchener, Ontario at 300 Mill Street, which is TKO Fighting Arts, as well as Guardhouse. I've been training for 13 years. I'm a former Muay Thai fighter who made the transition to MMA when I was 24 years old. And as far as professional fighting goes, I've never lost a fight. Urel helped me quite a bit to have all my technique sharpened up. So he worried more about my speed and where my hands were and that my chin was down and pretty much that I wouldn't get hit, you know. So, you know, with Urel and Chris together, they've developed me as a striker. I'm training 6 days a week, as well as I'm a full-time welder in Cambridge, Ontario. I also coach and teach out of TKO Fighting Arts, as well as train full-time here. At a pretty young age, when I was kickboxing and doing Muay Thai, I knew I was pretty powerful. You know, I could kick and hit pretty hard, but what I had in offense, I kind of lacked in defense, and unfortunately I got hit quite a bit, especially when I was younger. And you know, through the development with Chris Gregg, and my coach Urel Stana, I learned a lot more defense and fight IQ. So, you know, when I was younger, my family's from Poland, so I spent a lot of time in Eastern Europe. And the way me and my grandfather used to bond is we used to play chess when I was 13, and he never let me win. But I realized I could lose less badly if I would stop and think about every decision I made before I made it. And I kind of used that, you know, strategy in fighting, and it's carried me so far to be a undefeated professional. I'm 6-0 as a pro, and after this next fight, when I plan on the fight that I plan on winning for the unified title, for unified 34, I'll be 7-0, and if I get the finish, that should be enough to make the UFC. You know, I already have some things in the works, so that is my goal. I'm going to be in the UFC, and hopefully I can perform well when I get there. I'm fighting on unified 34 for the unified welterweight title against the #1 contender, and I plan on winning.